Have you ever wondered about the secrets of ancient mysticism? About concepts like being born again, not just in a religious sense, but as a profound spiritual transformation? Today, we're diving deep into some of the most fascinating and esoteric ideas that have captivated thinkers for centuries. Reincarnation, the legendary philosopher's stone, and the celestial hierarchy of angels. Let's start with the idea of rebirth. In many mystical traditions, especially those involving theurgy or divine magic, the ultimate goal isn't just about predicting the future. It's about the divinization and ascent of the soul. This process of spiritual regeneration is often called being born again. Think of ancient initiation rituals. They weren't just symbolic ceremonies. They were carefully designed processes intended to trigger this very rebirth, to elevate the initiate's consciousness and bring them closer to the divine. It's a journey of transforming the self from the mundane to the sacred, a true spiritual awakening. This theme of transformation brings us to one of the most famous and enigmatic quests in history, the search for the philosopher's stone. Known in Latin as the lapis philosophorum, this mythical substance wasn't just about turning lead into gold. That's the most famous, but also the most superficial, understanding of alchemy. The true quest for the stone was deeply spiritual. Alchemists believed the secret of the stone was a divine revelation, first given to Adam himself. It represented a universal medicine, a key to perfection. The goal was to transform not just imperfect metals, but also to heal the imperfections and weaknesses within humanity itself. The physical transformation of metal was a metaphor for the spiritual transformation of the alchemist. Finding the stone meant achieving a state of enlightenment, wholeness, and spiritual purity. It was the ultimate symbol of healing and perfection, bridging the gap between the material and the divine. Now, let us ascend from the alchemist's laboratory to the heavens and explore a powerful concept from Jewish mysticism, the Merkava. Merkava, or sometimes spelled Merkabra, literally means chariot. It refers to the awe-inspiring vision of God's celestial chariot seen by the prophet Ezekiel. This wasn't just a fleeting vision. It became the central focus of a whole school of Jewish mysticism, detailed in texts known as the Halath literature. These writings describe the journeys of mystics or descenders to the chariot, who would undertake dangerous spiritual ascents through the 7 celestial palaces, or Halath. Their goal was to stand before the divine throne, to glimpse the majesty of God. The Merkava, therefore, isn't just a vehicle. It's a map of the spiritual cosmos, a pathway for the soul's ascent towards the ultimate reality. It represents the very structure of the heavens and the profound, perilous journey one must take to experience the divine directly. Connecting these celestial journeys with the forces that govern our world, we find the powerful figures of the Archangels. In many traditions, certain angels are seen as cosmic governors. 4 of the most prominent are Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. These 4 are often listed as the princes of the angels, cosmic regulators set over the 4 cardinal directions, the 4 winds, the 4 classical elements, and even the seasons. They are not just messengers, but fundamental pillars of the created world, each with a specific domain and association. Let's look at them individually. First, Michael. He is associated with the East. the direction of the rising sun, and the element of fire. Some traditions link him directly to the sun itself as an archangel. His stature is immense. He is sometimes seen as the king of the east wind, and is even identified in some mystical Christian texts with the pre-incarnate Christ. In Kabbalistic traditions, he rules over the sphere of Hod, which represents majesty and splendor. Though other sources connect him with Netzach or victory, his fiery nature represents divine power, purification, and leadership. Next is Raphael, whose domain is the west and the element of air. His planetary association is often Mercury. As the king of the western wind, Raphael is perhaps best known as the angel of healing. His name itself means God has healed. This connection is fascinating because Mercury, the planet and the god, was seen as the great mediator, the messenger who travels between worlds. Raphael's role in the celestial sphere of Tiphereth, which corresponds to the sun and represents beauty and balance, reinforces his function as a harmonizing and healing force. He is the divine physician, mending both body and spirit. Then we have Gabriel, who is linked to the north and the element of water. His primary planetary association is the moon. As the king of the northern wind, Gabriel's domain is one of mystery, intuition, and revelation. Water and the moon both symbolize the subconscious, dreams, and the hidden currents of life. Gabriel is famously known as the divine messenger who brought great tidings, most notably the announcement to Mary. In this sense, he represents the revealed word, the logos or Christos made known to humanity. He is the voice of God echoing from the hidden depths into our conscious awareness. Finally, there is Uriel, the angel of the south and the element of earth. His name means fire of God or light of God, which has led to some complex associations. While he governs the earthly south, some traditions link him to fire, perhaps the fire within the earth, like a volcano. He's also been called Neriel. Uriel is often seen as the angel of truth and prophecy. While the Greek concept of aletheia represents truth itself, Uriel is the one who brings it to light. He is the illuminator, the one who shines a light on hidden knowledge and reveals the truth of divine law. As the king of the southern wind, he grounds the celestial energies in the material world, bringing wisdom and stability. So, what do we see when we put all this together? From the alchemical quest to perfect the soul, mirroring the journey of being born again, to the mystic's ascent through the celestial palaces in the Merkava, all the way to the cosmic governance of the four great Archangels, we see a unified, intricate system of correspondences. It is a beautiful and complex tapestry where the microcosm of the human soul reflects the macrocosm of the universe. The transformation of lead into gold is the soul's purification. The journey to the divine throne is the path of spiritual rebirth. And the angels are the guardians and governors of this cosmic order, each playing a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the elements and the flow of divine energy. These ancient ideas aren't just relics of the past. They offer a profound and holistic worldview, a map for understanding our place in the cosmos and the incredible potential for transformation that lies within each of us. Thank you so much for joining me on this mystical journey today. If you found these concepts as fascinating as I do, Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden corners of history and spirituality. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious.